Thank you for visiting our channel. Today I came out to review and also quick unbox this awesome looking budget gaming headset. Now I have to mention that this is done by a company called EKSA and the model number on this is E900. But I have to mention that this is really cool if you want to play games. So we will capture everything in this video, and I do not want to forget, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, click the subscribe button. Make sure you share this with your friends and family, and make sure you click the notification icon, select all in order to get notified once we have a new video out. On top of that, if you have a question, drop them at the bottom of the video. We love to help you out ASAP. And don't forget to click the like button. It really motivates us to make these type of videos quickly with a little more detail every time. In here are all the components that are part of this box. It comes with this quick guide and also some FAQs, question and answered, on how you will be able to play with this. So all of the information is going to be inside of what you should be expecting. Perfect information for this. Some part is it also comes with an user manual for the E900, and when you go inside of it, gives you a glance on everything in different languages. And once you go inside of it, shows how you will be able to connect with something like PC, how you will be able to use it, and more information is going to be inside of it. Now this box also comes with a little card that will tell you that there's a deluxe game package which worth over $350 US, and all of the information's in the back. How you will be able to play with this is inside of it. Once you purchase it, there should be inside, as long as you have that little gaming picture in the back of the box itself, you should be able to get one of these. Again, these are not going to be in all the boxes, so just check it out, and I hope that you get this. Now the little mic that comes with it, it has a 3.5 jack on one side, but the mic looks like this. And yes, there's going to be a little filter with it, so this way it's all of the breathing going to go inside of the mic, which is a really cool thing. One thing I really like is that if you can get a extension cable for the audio jack, and then that we can connect it to your computer, you can use this standalone mic. So this way you can have a beautiful mic without using the actual headphones, but it's really mandatory to connect it to the headphones because it comes with it, and it will really work for you. The best part is that the little filter just goes above it, and you just have to push it inside, just have to cover it properly, and that's about it. This is how nice it will look. We will connect it in a couple of seconds. We will show exactly how this will work also in this video. It comes with this auxiliary wire, which this will help you to connect to your PC. Now this part is female, and this will take the 3.5 jack, which is exactly the same as these two. So because that connection is only one, this will divide it into two, so that way one will go to your speaker and the other one will be on your mic. And if you really pay attention to right over here, that this one is for the headphones and this one is for the mic. Now the big part is the pouch that comes with the headphones. So yes, it's really nice. It's really cool the way that they have designed this too. And once you open it, there you go, so you can easily take the headphones out. Here's the headphones. I will put this aside. There's the wires. I really like this pouch, the way that they have designed it. I really like the way that they have put their name on it. And it is really shiny, but it's very soft, so this way you can just put it somewhere for the meantime that you're not going to use. But if you need it, you just have to open, and there's no wrinkles to it. That is what I really like. And now we can put your headphone and also the wires and the mic, everything together, and it's going to be just one. But yes, the other side, and there you go. This is how it is, and you can get some information from the website and also through email. And if you're in India or global, you can ask for help. And also if you need to call them, there is a phone number right on the bottom. Here is the actual headphones. I really like the way that they have designed this. They have paid a lot of attention for little details. This should lit up. Now this comes with 4 colors, so we will touch up with that too. But it looks really cool. The cushion is nicely done too. And inside of it also is done nicely. So you put it on your head, it looks nice. But let's just go through and capture and tell you exactly how this is. So we're going to talk about it in a couple of seconds. But you can see that these parts are going to be plastic. This is the metal part, plastic again, and this looks like it is leather. It looks like it's a plastic but made to leather. I really like the design that they have put. This part is very nice and soft, so this way if you put it on your head it's not going to hurt you, and their logo is really nicely on the top. This is the mic part that you can hook up, and the wire is also really nice, and it's not thick and it's not really small, but you can see that it's not going to tangle up the way that they have designed it. Now going through, there is a little tab for the, you can see that. Now there is a mute button, and also you can toggle it off, which we can test in a couple of seconds. And there is a little knob so you can play with when you are putting the headphone on your head. And then the rest is the wire. There is a little velcro so you can put the wire together, and then the headset jack, which is 3.5, and there is a little part for headset, but that's where we're going to connect the auxiliary that came with it, so we can divide the headphones from the mic, so that way it will work for you. One more thing I want to mention is inside of the earphones itself, it has right and left, so you know exactly when you're putting it on, and there is no other indication around that you could see that will tell you which one is right or left. It's just inside of it, so that way you can tell. One more thing is that they have their FCC information right inside. It does indicate that this is E900. When you go on the other side of it, you have their company name and more information inside, just so you can tell which company made it, which is a really cool thing. But again, this is really flexible and very easy to use. It is really cool to play with when we are trying it out. It is a little bit hot where we are, and this would be really good for about 2 hours before you start sweating. Hooking up the mic is not that hard. You just have to flip it to the left and you will see the microphone part that you can hook up. You just have to plug it in, and that's it. It only goes one way, so if you have it flipped on the other side and you hook it up, it doesn't go in. You have to make sure that you just have to hook it up, and that's it. And now it's totally hooked up, and now you can use it. So very easy to play with. Alright, so enough said about it. Let's go through and play with the microphone itself. With this headphones, it has a lot of little things that you're going to like, but I have to mention that when we're trying to play some music and I want to listen, it's just stereo. I could not get a little details inside of it, but when I hooked it up to my Xbox One, oh my god, it was really cool because the sound is perfect when you want to play games. This is made for games. And also, if you want to do some video editing and you want to hook this up and you just have to have some noise cancelling, this will do the job for you perfectly when you're doing some video editing. But if you're into music video editing, no, this is not really cool because it doesn't really layer your music properly for you. Or pick up a call, this will work perfectly as long as you have a proper headphone jack for it for your newest phones, unless you have a budget phone like I'm showing you right now, and you hook up the headset jack and perfectly working. Now when it comes to actual computer, there is 2 sets of connectors, which is coming as an auxiliary that you can connect to this, and that way your headphones and also your mic will be separated, which we're gonna capture in a couple of seconds. We will show you the little difference. Alright, so as a test, we will use our Blue mic, and as you can see, I've set up everything through our OBS. So this way it makes it very simple to know exactly which one you're using or which one you just hooked up. So now we have named it E900, which we already installed it on this computer. And what you need to do is basically that this is my Blue Snow that I'm using right now. So number one is that when you go to your Blue Snow and when you add it, you're going to use it as an input capture, and then you're going to name it whatever you want. So I already set it up, and once you say okay, it just shows up, and then from here you can go to properties. So there you go. So from the drop down, I have selected high definition audio in because it directly goes to your motherboard by connecting to the headset jack, and the next part is the microphone itself in this case. And then what I did is I went to filter and I added a compressor, and I brought up this part so that way you can see exactly where we are. Now I have not been switched to the actual mic from the headphones on the E900. So let's do that first to show you exactly how it sounds. So for that, we will turn off the Blue Snow and we will turn on the E900, which is right over here as you can see it. And because we set up a filter, it should be a little bit louder than it possible. So we can bring it down a little bit, and here you go. So around default, if I press default, this is how it sounds by default, which is really cool. Again, it's not that much of a difference, and we will leave it as that so we can test this out. So here we go. This is how it is when you have your headphones on and you're talking to your friends or getting a call. This is how you can hear us, and this is how it should be. Now I'm going to keep this on. I do not know exactly how hissy the sound really sounds, but here's one more thing I wanted to mention is when you go into the actual website, this bad boy comes in 4 different colors. So you have the green one, you have the purple one, and then you have the red, and also you have the blue one, which is right now, as you can see, or should I say black one. It doesn't really show, and this is the only one that lights up. So the other ones do not, as you can see, like the one that I received does not. I have to mention that these will not light up, it's just a color. I don't have this little mark. If I have to click on it, there you go, this little mark that says L, I do not have that on my headphones. So when you get it, please mention that if you get it or not underneath of this video, which is a really cool thing to talk about. Another good part is that this is less than $40 Canadian on the website. And yes, right now I just tapped it, it looks like I hit my hand on the mic, and that's how it sounds. So once you purchase it, please do let me know if you like it or you don't like it. But this sound right now that I'm talking to you is from the actual E900 mic, and this is how nice it really sounds when you are talking and you're recording your voice. Now, if you ask me how good this headphone is, I have to mention that again, it's really made for gaming and just for you to listen to something live. If you want to play games and you want to communicate with your friends, this will work perfectly for you. Doesn't matter if it's an Xbox, PlayStation, or even it is Nintendo Switch, this will work perfectly for you. When you want to hook this up to a computer for gaming, this will work. All the links will be available. We can order this from. On top of that, if you have any kind of question, don't worry, drop them at the bottom of the video. We love to help you out ASAP. And I want to mention that this was our take. I hope you guys like our video. If you do like it, click the like button, subscribe button on the top, comment on the bottom. Always remember to visit our own website, which is xctex.info. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and other social networking places. And thank you.